I'll admit it, when it comes to trends, I'm usually late to the game. But when I started seeing Halloween lanterns popping up all over Facebook woodworking groups, I knew I had to give it a try. Hey there, I'm Scott. Thank you for stopping by. I'm the owner of sawsonskates.com, where I share easy woodworking plans and space-saving workshop solutions. Many of the lanterns I saw used a single cedar board for the pumpkin's face, but I came across a pair on a popular retailer's website that used a series of horizontal planks instead. That's when I decided to try something a little different. I love the idea of using multiple boards because it gives the lantern more dimension and character, but I thought they should be placed vertically to mimic the lines on a pumpkin. I made a short and tall version and have plans for both, including the dimensions, step-by-step instructions, and jack-o'-lantern face templates on my site, sawsonskates.com. I'll leave a link for the plans in the description box below. I designed the plan to use off-the-shelf pine boards, the kind you can get from your local home improvement store. But I had some extra T111, a type of plywood siding, left over from doing some repairs on my garage. So instead of buying new boards, I ripped the T111 into strips using a circular saw and my Kreg rip cut. T111 is a little thinner than pine boards, so your lanterns might look slightly different than mine, but they'll still look great. The printed plan uses several boards to make the back, but I only needed one piece for each lantern because I use plywood. One of the biggest lessons I learned from making these pumpkin lanterns: don't paint the inside black. I thought it would give them a spooky vibe, but it ended up absorbing all the light. Even with a candle, it just looked dark. Instead, paint the interior a light color, like yellow. It helps reflect the light and creates a warm glow between the planks. And speaking of candles, since these are made of wood, I only recommend using flameless LED candles to avoid any fire risk. You can use carbon paper to transfer the pattern, placing it between the template and the wood, dark side down, and tracing the lines with a pen or pencil. But for easier and more accurate tracing, I prepare my templates by attaching them to a manila folder using spray adhesive. I prefer this method because the folder's edge provides a handy lip for the pencil to follow. I use 3mm plywood, which I had left over from another project, to make the faces for my jack-o'-lanterns. If you don't have 3mm plywood or you don't want to buy any, don't worry. You can use almost any thin plywood-like material, such as hardboard, or even old paneling might work. Before I show you the finished lanterns, I wanted to mention that I have a few other Halloween projects you might enjoy, like this cat porch leaner sign, also made from old siding from my garage, this retro Halloween cat made from scrap wood, and these tabletop pumpkins, which were scrap wood builds too. These easy-to-make pumpkin lanterns are the perfect way to add some Halloween spirit to your home, front porch, or mantle. To get your copy of the Pumpkin Lanterns plan, including the jack-o'-lantern face templates or any of the Halloween plans, please visit my site sawsonskates.com using the links in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. It's one of the best ways to support my building plans.